Hey, what's going on? Another episode of Kyle TV. Let me grab the mic. And so we got news here, relatively new, by Charlie Lee, the creator of Litecoin. Anyways, on his Twitter, he was talking about basically confidential transactions by Greg Maxwell, and that Litecoin basically he looks forward to adding this to Litecoin, and it can be done with a soft fork. All this basically means is that the transactions, like, you're not going to know the amount that is sent from one person to another. Like, it keeps it confidential as far as the amount is concerned. So very interesting. It makes it more anonymous as far as like the amount goes. So that's big news as Dash becomes the number 6 coin, Monero's at number 8, and they are showing green every day for the past like couple days and or possible week. I think it's been almost a week. So if Bitcoin did this, he said Litecoin would do the same basically. And he also had a link to this Bitcoin developer email that is written by Greg Maxwell, a Bitcoin core developer, basically outlining everything in this email. And confidential transactions are actually not new. It's something they came up with back in 2013 by Adam Back, who proposed all of this, but it was just a bloated system. It wouldn't work, but it was a great idea. But with new developments, it looks like they are able to do this without having to slow down the network. And he also calls out Zcash failures as well for their protocol, which says it's inferior to the Bitcoin CT, which is confidential transactions. So Charlie Lees basically goes on to say, I'm excited to see the progress on confidential transactions. Fungibility is the only feature of good money that Bitcoin and Litecoin is missing. I don't know fungibility wise, like how that's going to help really, but I know it's going to draw a lot of market share back to Bitcoin and Litecoin. Bcash has dropped a little bit for the past day or two. So it's going back down. Litecoin, for Litecoin is pretty much, a bit like a superior, in my opinion, it's basically what Bcash does. So it's kind of funny to see Litecoin back down here when it's kind of like already like basically like does what Bcash does, Bitcoin Cash. So it's kind of funny to see Bitcoin Cash like such a high price when Litecoin already does what it does. So be watching out for Litecoin and their prices and things like that. Ethereum went up in price today, 5%. It broke out of its pattern, and it's looking like overall the market's looking pretty good. Bitcoin's already back up to 60, almost 6,800, but time will tell. Might have a small correction in the short term, but in the long term, we might see this thing run. Looking at these technicals and the charts and everything, and price predictions. So I'm going to go ahead and say, and I'm not a financial advisor, so don't listen to what I'm saying I guess don't take, or this is basically my opinion, and only risk what you're willing to lose is what I meant to say there. But anyways, let me know what you think. Do you think confidential transactions should be good for Bitcoin and Litecoin? And where are you going to be holding Bitcoin Cash? They just hard forked successfully, which I don't know if they created a new currency since they technically hard forked. Are people going to be still mining the Bitcoin Cash? Also, another news about Bitcoin Cash is that China rumored to completely ban Bitcoin mining, basically, or Bitcoin. So, if that happens, a lot of miners are actually from, a lot of Bitcoin Cash miners are from China. So that would definitely drop the price of Bitcoin Cash for sure. Obviously, there's miners from, Bitcoin miners in China as well, but obviously that would be a big market share for Bitcoin Cash. They would lose a lot of their mining power I mean, so would Bitcoin, but Bitcoin would not be crippled as there's tons of countries that are mining Bitcoin, and that would allow new companies and new miners to step in. So anyways, let me know what you think. Financial transactions, let me know. Also, for ICOs, another pro tip of the day, you can go to tokenmarket.net and you can get alerted, every 24 hours about ICOs that opens, closes, and assets become tradable. Cool little calendar that they have here. Some ICOs to take note of is Hydrominer. That seems to be getting a lot of news headlines, and one of my favorite ones is Crypto 20, which it looks like they are getting some news headlines as well. Basically, it's a tokenized cryptocurrency index fund for somebody smaller starting out. It's going to follow the top 20 currencies basically and invest in those. So you have basically some fractions of the best performing cryptocurrencies. So it's very cool if you're just starting out, something to look for. They are ending their ICO November 30th of this month. And there's a lot of other ICOs. Nothing super spectacular that I noticed. I'm sure there's some good ones in there. But a lot of, redundant ICOs that already, that are basically copying models of other either cryptocurrencies or other ICOs that already have launched. And then they have upcoming schedules here and also, past as well. But it's something to take note of if you're big on ICOs. So look out for that at tokenmarket.net. So if you want to stay up to date on more news about cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Litecoin, all the cool cryptocurrencies, Ethereum, Ripple, Dash, all that cool stuff, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you're the first to know about what's going on in the cryptocurrency world and join in on these videos. With that being said, guys, I'll see you at the blockchain, not the bank, because we're decentralized. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Peace.